If you had $80,000, which premium car would you choose? The Hyundai Genesis or the 3-year-old Mercedes-Benz E400?
But before you can say the Genesis has a class-leading 5-year warranty, the Benz has none, consider that under Mercedes Certified Pre-Owned Vehicle Program, or CPO, this used E-Class arrives with a factory-approved mechanical check, along with interior and exterior inspections.
9 out of 10 customers would choose the Mercedes because badge value and prestige is everything. After all, depreciation is going to take about 30% of the Hyundai's price off in the first year alone. So the Mercedes has a 2-year unlimited kilometre warranty, factory backed, but the Hyundai has a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty. Would that change your mind? Better yet, the Hyundai offers up to 10 years roadside assistance, whereas the Mercedes, you only get 2. So there's a lot of financial decisions to think about. But first I want to know, does the 3-year-old Mercedes actually feel 3 years old? The steering doesn't feel a day old. It's almost like it's come out of the factory. And like any E-Class, it's a very quiet cabin. It won't be to everyone's taste, but I quite like the timber veneer finish along with the 2-tone dash. I think it stood up well. What I don't like so much is this dated, busy center console here, and the infotainment screen is tiny compared to the giant screens you get with the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Other than that, it's really good. You've got a digital display within the large speedometer, all the controls you need on the steering wheel for radar cruise control, for automatic steering on the freeway. It's got good technology, it's easily presented, and it's easy to use. There's also a touch of sportiness about the way it drives. The forced induction V6 engine helps there quite a bit, but it's also the way the nose of the car feels. It's got a little bit of decisiveness to it as well. I like that. So first thoughts on stepping into the Genesis is it does have a bit more of a plasticky feel. It doesn't quite have the luster and the luxury you get in the Mercedes. But it's quite interesting. It's kind of mimicked the Mercedes in a lot of ways. You've got the square clock here, the way the center bin opens is the same. Perhaps the only part of this car that feels a bit more modern and a bit more high-tech than the Mercedes are these seats. They look and feel fantastic.
The Genesis comes with free servicing for 5 years or 75,000 kilometres, and the Benz has a 3-year, 75,000 kilometre capped price servicing program. The Mercedes will cost more per service, and other considerations for buying a used car include tyre and brake wear.
Comfort levels in the Hyundai Genesis are excellent. It feels every bit the luxury car, even the big bumps. When you pound over them, the car absorbs almost everything. There is a little bit of a floaty feel to it, and it doesn't feel quite as tied down as the Benz, but overall, if you're looking for the luxury experience, you are not going to be disappointed with this one. And then there's the 3.8 litre V6 engine, which, surprise, surprise, like the rest of the car, is incredibly refined. Okay, so this might be a $80,000 car compared to the E-Class, which was $130,000 when new. And the fact that it's comparable in terms of quietness, ride comfort and luxury is a pretty impressive feat.
Both cars deliver impressive luxury, but in terms of value, my $80,000 would be going on the Mercedes-Benz.
I love the 5-year warranty on the Genesis, and the 10-year road assist is pretty amazing. But this Mercedes just makes you feel a bit more special, and in terms of pure driving enjoyment, the Benz wins hands down.